have you ever tried to, I wouldn't say argue with her,
no, she's tough.
to communicate with her?
Yeah.
Hello?
The girl doesn't get it.
You're still back out on your podcast talking about Slay being a deadbeat dad.
I didn't call him a deadbeat dad.
You could say, I don't want to talk about it.
Why would I do that? I don't like you.
I mean, I was happy to see that they were actually going to, the two of them, go and have a conversation. I think the thing that maybe not just me, but all of us were surprised by was it didn't seem like they were gone very long. And then they came back skipping and holding hands. Wait, hold on.
Oh my God. What?
Oh my God.
I'm with my bestie.
Hell froze over.
And how long was the conversation, honestly?
I don't know.
5 minutes?
I don't know.
Max?
It was me being more campy and silly in that moment of like, oh, we went from being mortal enemies to now we're skipping on the beach. It's like you just get to a point where you almost just go, I'm gonna protect my peace in this moment and no longer fight this battle with you because you're never going to be able to see you're wrong in this.
I was really hoping that maybe you would be able to come to the table and say, you know what, Gretchen, I'm sorry that I ever
We
got
haven't
involved.
gotten there yet, Gretchen. You won't let me talk.
Honestly, I give a I don't. She's talked so much about
Well,
me,
that's
but
the
guess
problem,
what?
Tamra.
I don't care what you said about me.
That's the problem, is that you genuinely don't care.
And she genuinely cares.
I can't dwell on the past, Gretchen. You are obsessed with it.
Oh my
You
gosh,
won't let it
Tamra,
go.
I'm
Let it go,
obsessed.
Gretchen. What is it going to take for you to let
I'm not going to
things
let go what you did that caused so much pain and hurt to both Slade and I in our life.
For so many years, she's so embedded in it and she's so deep into it that she can't see out of it.
This is the thing. I don't want to talk about stuff from so long ago. I don't care how I've moved on. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. You know what I mean? So to relive all this all over again, she just was same.
Everything that I tried to bring forward of something that was hurtful or painful or whatever, hoping that there was gonna be some sort of like accountability, and it was nothing but every single reason why she had a right to do all of that.
I was just hoping they could have a real conversation and go, okay, it's been 12 years. I've had a kid, I've had this, I've had that. We are different people than we were 12 years ago.
I think the hurt runs too deep on both sides.
Every single person in the group kept going, this makes it difficult for the group when you aren't, getting along and da-da. So you just get to a point where you shut down your emotions and you just finally go, fine, let's just be friends.
I'm sorry. I don't want to see you hurting, and I don't want what I said affect your life in any way.
It still is, but we're gonna work through it.
And I realized in that moment I was never going to get what I needed from her, that I was better off just going, okay, let's move on. People still, you ask me this every day, why are your arms buff and you don't work out, or why do you have any muscle and you don't work out?
It's really frustrating.
And it's like, it's because I'm taking testosterone.
How much of this area
That's
you need?
plenty.
Just right here?
A little too much.
Sorry, do you want me to pull it up?
That's fine. There you go.
That's a lot of ass there, Gretchen.
1, 2, 3. Good job.
Well, I see the hormone doctor because my hormones are all f***ed up, and I get a pellet put in my ass, which then,
I thought literally went up
Not
your
in my
asshole.
butthole.
I
It is
know,
not-
but this whole time I was like,
She thought it was
why are
expository.
they?
Yeah.
That's what I
Like,
thought.
why can't you do it yourself?
Yeah,
I thought.
no.
I was so confused by it.
No, it actually, he makes like a little slit in your butt cheek
I know,
and then
you've explained
inserts
it to
it.
me
Do they
now.
sew it up?
Like, I think one stitch. Yeah, it's very tiny. It's like the size of a grain of rice or something. But anyway, I have no testosterone, which means that when you have no testosterone, you have no sex drive.
Yeah, I
so
have
it
the
gives
same
me a
problem.
little testosterone, which then ups my
Gives you
libido,
a
which makes
little-
Shane Simpson very happy.
This is the appointment that Shane always has on the calendar. Like, don't forget your testosterone appointment.
Gotta keep him
There we
happy.
go.
Between age 43 to 47, like it's the highest divorce rate during that age.
That's when I got divorced.
And it's, right? And a lot of it has to do with because women are going through these premenopause changes and they don't even realize that they're going through this. So they lose their libido, they get vaginal dryness, they get all these things that start happening. Their mood swings start going out of whack. They're feeling depressed, they're feeling anxious, they're feeling all these things and they're like, what is happening? And then the husbands are like, who are you? I didn't marry you. Like, this isn't the woman I married. And then the women feel horrible about themselves. They can't lose any weight, all the things that happen. So once I finally went into this doctor and saw him, especially after I had so much postpartum depression and I was not losing the weight from the baby, he was like, your testosterone was like at 15. And I was like, whoa. And he's like, your progesterone and estrogen is so high, which made sense because I had gone through so many years of IVF and pumping myself of all that. So getting on it, has been the best decision.
I'm on testosterone too.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I like it, but I
Yeah.
stopped the pellet and I take an injection.
Why'd you stop the pellet?
Well, one, my ass was always so sore after that pellet. Like after they would do
Oh,
it,
yeah,
it
yeah.
hurt so
It
bad
did.
for like
It
10
hurt-
days.
it hurt for about
and
5
then
for me.
I felt like if anything like brushed against my hoo-ha, I was like, woo,
Yeah.
who's ready?
I know. I had to take mine down because I was like, it was like I was humping everything.
Yeah, you'll just hump and hump and hump away.
Is that how you broke Slade's penis?
I broke his penis for real.
Like it broke?
It went like this.
The thing that's so wild about this is when it happened, clearly, it was very painful for Slade.
You were like working hard that night.
And we made the joke, and I was like, I think I broke your penis. And he's like, I think you broke my penis. And it was like a joke.
Was it like in the, because this is in
No,
the
you
moment.
didn't know. It's not like it went like this.
Okay.
It hurt so bad when you came down on it. And okay, this is too graphic.
I don't want to talk about Slade's penis, period. I could do without that conversation. But then adding more details to it about it being broken and then like still having to talk about his penis and his penis is broken. Then the doctor came in and then she had the doctor explain how his penis was broken and like some machine that he puts his penis in to like heal his penis.
So there's a machine that he has to come in and go.
Wait, Dr. Sandra fixes penises?
I know way more about Slade's penis than I ever needed to know.
It was like an over time thing that like we started to notice that like it's definitely not like this anymore. It's definitely like more straight, but it's not as like I don't know what the right word is.
I don't know what's going up. I hope Slade's okay with it.
He's fine about it.
Okay.
He's fine about it. Who could say after 16 years that our sex life is better?
I love that.
It's amazing. I'm so grateful that we're in that position because I know so many people
That are
after
not.
they're not.
Yep.
So
Congratulations.
thank you. On 16 years or a good, better sex life.
How did you and Jenn end up going to lunch together?
Okay, so Jenn and I have been like pretty good. You know, we're kind of talking, but not really friends. And I thought it would be a good time to like, let's just talk this out, not use our harsh words.
No potty words.
No potty words, and see if we can move forward.
And how did it go?
That little girl in me that gets upset is the girl that lashes out. But you'll do this, and then in 2 weeks later, you get backed in a corner, and you're like like you just are an aggressor.
I was willing to go to this lunch and move things forward with Tamra. But for me, I had done this so many times with Tamra, this like apology tour, run me over, apology tour. So Tamra stood up, wanted to hug me, cried, and told me she loves me and that she's hardest on the one she loves the most.
Things don't go this deep when you don't really care about somebody. And I do care about you.
Sometimes it's easier to go along, get along for the sake of the friend group.
And how many times have Jenn and Tamra hugged?
Well, I said that too.
Everything's
And I said
okay, and then it's not.
No, and I said
I mean,
that.
it's like a broken record.
I said that to them too, and I said, Tamra, she's sat at this table many, many times. Like, you gotta stop. You can't do this anymore.
I apologize.
I want to believe you, and I want to move forward. There is something with Tamra. Like Tamra's always said, like if you say things enough, people will believe
You
it.
start to believe it.
And so I got a kiss and a hug and a tear and moving on.
Sophie felt a lot of love when we all sat down around the table and made her feel better, and I think it was really sweet.
I think in order to make you feel better, all of us will tell you our worst breakup story.
I love that.
Like Stella and Adeline were really giving her a hard time, going, "Oh, you wuss, you gotta run home to mommy." And I'm like, "Yeah, she does.
Come home. You're
Yeah.
always welcome.
Yep. I'll take
I
you
like that.
anytime."
Yep.
But Sophie's fine after the breakup. It was just the initial sadness, but you know, and she understands. Like now is not the time.
She's too
to
young
be
to
in
meet
a
the-
relationship. Like she just ended her relationship with Reese. Why'd you jump back into another one? So
Right.
she's good. She's having fun.
What dating advice would you give your younger self?
Don't do it.
Yeah. I guess number one is pay attention to red flags. I think when you're young, you think that everything's going to work out.
Magical thinking.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, I have time and all that
I
sort
can
of thing.
fix that.
Right. And odds are probably you can't.
Like, what would you tell Sky if she's dating?
Don't date until you're 30.
Oh, she's not gonna do that. She's not gonna do that.
I know. I have the conversation with her right now. I'm just like, I hope you date a man that's similar to your father, that loves and adores you and like always puts you first, and it shows a Christ-like love. Like, I say very different things to her than I probably would have like been telling myself at that age, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know this is every parent, but like you just don't want to see your child like hurt, and you don't want them to make the same mistakes that you've made, you know what I
But
mean?
you understand, she's gonna have to.
I know.
You're gonna have to see her hurt.
I know, and
she's
I
gonna
hate
have her
that.
heart broken.
I don't want it so
Yeah.
badly for her.
It is hard.
Shannon, would you ever go visit Sophie after a bad breakup?
Look, I'm not having a bad breakup again. Like, I'm going to proceed with caution. If the red flags are waving, I'm going to end it so that it isn't a bad breakup, you know? But of course, if there's any excuse I have to go visit the kids, I'll do it.
Do you think you might end up on the East Coast?
Maybe someday. I mean, we spoke about it a little bit ago when we were all together, that maybe it would be nice to have a place here where I live, but then spend time back east too.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.